Oh, we're here, Captain Rickster. What's up? We're live.
It's another day in paradise here.
Yes, we are, guys. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to All for Sci-Fi. As I'm trying to let everybody else know that we're here on Facebook and all social media. I'm your host, Eric Walker, and sitting next to me is the trusty sidekick,
Captain Rickster.
We look a little bit different today, guys, because we got some microphones because we're trying to get our sound down so the sound is better. Our pictures, we're trying to get those better with our lighting. So we hope you like our new setup as much as we enjoyed putting it together for you. Captain Rickster, your microphone's right, your camera's right there in front of you.
Hello, everybody.
My camera's right here in front of me, just so that you guys know.
My camera's in front of me. I thought my camera's to the side. Oh, well.
No, yeah, you're probably looking at the live feed of it, probably.
Probably so, yeah.
So.
If I check myself out, make sure I'm ugly enough.
And yeah, it's been quite a week. This is our weekly webcast, and we got a great show for you guys today. We got a lot to talk about today.
Yes, we do.
We're going to be in today, of course, is Saturday, April 23rd, and we're broadcasting live from Woodland Hills, California. Yes, Captain Rickster, it is the 23rd.
It's also the last weekend of the month.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
I didn't know that. So welcome, everybody, as we wait for everybody to come on board, as I'm posting everything on social media. But we have a big show today. Talk a little bit about it, Captain Rickster. Let everybody know a little bit about what's going on today on today's show. I think, Captain Rickster, we should probably have you. I think that's a good idea. We can have you do a little bit of review of, show him the book, grab it. He's going to show you. It's my good friend Warwick Davis's book. It's called, what's it called?
Size Matters Not.
Size, if you in my best Yoda voice, let me try. Size matters not. Size matters not.
That's definitely true. Especially for this little guy. He's actually really good.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll talk about him in a little bit.
Right.
We've had an exception.
Because,
me too.
We spent a whole bunch of time trying to get this together. So
Yeah, no kidding.
If anybody is out there and is watching this, please in the chat let us know if you could hear our voices, especially when we're on Captain Rickster. I want to make sure that you hear both of our voices.
Yes,
Can you hear both of us?
Let's find out. Hopefully,
there is one person watching. So
good. I'm glad one person is watching. Better than nobody watching, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm listening to it. So let's go ahead and just put you and you keep talking as we're testing. I just found out that it doesn't work when it's on you. Well, there's some sort of a glitch. See the sound just came back. There's some sort of a glitch. I feel like we're on replay here. That's ridiculous. That's hilarious.
Sounds like it.
It does, but I just figured out that your mic is on when it's on me, but you're the extra camera. So I got to figure out how to make this work so that if we go to you, your mic stays on.
Yes, and instead of turning itself off all the time.
Right. And that would be much more better, like you would say.
Yes, much more better.
So yeah, let's figure out a way we get that working. I just don't understand why it's doing that.
We'll do that
kind of strange.
Next week.
Maybe you have to somehow be brought. How do you do that? Do we have to bring you in on a different camera or something? I don't understand. I don't
either. But who knows?
But thank you guys for joining us. We have a lot of announcements today to make on our show. It's gonna be a great show.
Yep, it's going to be a great show.
Yeah, let me look again to make sure that I let everybody know we're here.
Yeah, we got to make sure all our places we're at that people can let us know that we're live and come on and have a good laugh and listen
That's true.
listen to some of the stuff we have to say.
Listen to our crazy little anecdotes.
Oh, you got that right. And we are crazy too. That is definitely true.
I would agree with you on that one. I'd rather be crazy than not crazy at all.
That's definitely true. But as time goes, we're going to have a lot of fun, even more fun this year because we're going to be a lot of different places.
We do have a lot going on this year. You're right.
We have a nice big heavy plate this week besides working.
Right.
We got shows, we've got appearances. We even got someone singing too. Not me.
Not me as well, but I'll be performing. But let's go ahead and start breaking it down and start. We're not going to keep waiting for everybody to show up. Hey, Stan's here. Hey, Stan.
Hi, Stan.
I got some questions for you too, Stan, about these microphone setups. Because hey, Stan, because we got the two cameras set up, but when I go to just Captain Rickster on that extra camera, his sound drops out. But when I'm on myself, like if I remove him and go to just me, my sound is there. But for some reason, when I add him to the stream, his sound is there, right? Like you're going to speak.
It's there.
But how do we get his microphone to stay on when I go to him? That's so I don't, that's the trick that we got to figure out.
We got to figure that one out.
Because we went to Captain Rickster for a few, like about 20 seconds at the beginning of the show, and his audio was gone. Again, I just noticed.
He likes it when I don't. He likes me talking. He just likes to see me moving my lips. Yeah. I'm lip syncing everything he says around here.
Yeah. How do you like my WonderCon shirt today, guys? Are you pretending like we're dubbing a Japanese movie or something? I'm going to get you and do kung fu. You're funny, Captain Rickster. So yeah, teach us how to do that. Mr. Stan Solo, that would be great. That's my question. But we got a lot to talk about today. We actually have some announcements to make today, which we're very happy about. He kind of spoiled it there, Captain Rickster did. But
I didn't spoil any announcements.
Not yet.
He said we had a lot of things on the plate.
I'm excited to let everybody know. Last week we talked about this, Captain Rickster.
Yes, we did.
We're going to be at Star Wars Celebration for this panel celebrating the Ewok adventures with Mr. Kevin Thompson.
Yep.
Who also starred as Chukatron. You see Kevin and is also one of the Ewoks over there with the beard. Well, there's two with the beard, but he's Chukatron. If you standing to the left of Warwick or to the left of Warwick Davis, or actually on the left, if you're looking at the screen, it's to your left. It's confusing when it's a screen.
Yeah, really.
So Mr. Warwick Davis, and so we announced this last week that we're going to be doing this on the fan stage Saturday, May 28th at 12 o'clock. This is the official flyer. So that was a great announcement for Star Wars Celebration last week.
Mm-hmm.
But this week, as Captain Rickster almost blew it, we have this to announce. We are going to be on the Skywalking Network Variety Show. If you look there, it says musical guest Den of F-105. But guess who's performing? Eric Walker featuring ACM. So we're excited to make that official announcement. We're going to be performing at Star Wars Celebration. Come and see us perform on the podcast stage. We're going to be able to do about 8 minutes. So we're actually going to sing our Star Wars song, Dare to Dream in a Galaxy Far, Far Away. And we're going to do a quick musical melody of all the new tracks from the new album, Trust Yourself. And the new album, Trust Yourself, we showed you last week. We showed you part of the artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. Here's the official album cover for Trust Yourself.
Yep.
And we're going to go ahead and play, every week we're going to play like a snippet, like a few seconds of one song from now until the album's release.
Yep.
And without further ado, what song would you like to hear, Captain Rickster, from the album for week number 2? So let me bring that up. What song would you like to hear? To preview for everybody.
How about just Chaos?
Chaos. Okay. That's interesting. This is an interesting track.
Well, the week's been like chaos anyway, so.
Sometimes it feels like that.
No kidding.
But this song, Chaos, just so you guys know, this is a song, and I don't like to talk about it too much because it hurts my heart, because it was a song that I was working on with Michael Jackson. So, and he passed away, so he couldn't sing the song, and we never. It was called something else, and so I wrote the music anyway. Michael didn't write any of the music, but he was going to sing the song, and we were working on the lyrics, and then he died. So
Unfortunately, yes.
so I took the music, and with ACM wrote new lyrics. Here you go. Here's the song. A preview of the song "Chaos" from Trust Yourself, coming out June 3rd.
Be careful what you ask for. You might end up sorry you did. Be careful what you're creating in the way you want the world to live. As I look, I see so much beauty around me in this world's variety. When I hear someone say they want one new world order, it's scary 'cause I'd rather be free. You see, chaos is so beautiful when you see it in the right way. Chaos is so powerful in the differences we create. Because an apple doesn't fall far from the tree, it doesn't mean they all should taste the same. One person's journey might be not like another. We all have different paths to take. Chaos is so beautiful when you see it in the right way. Chaos is so powerful in the differences we create. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Yes, that's Chaos. And let me remove the banner. Hope you guys liked it. And hope you guys liked the song. Well, that's a preview of a song called Chaos that originally was called something else.
Yeah, it was. It definitely called something else.
Actually, it was called One World was the original name of the song.
Right.
So it was about promoting peace. Anyway, let's go.
Now we're promoting chaos.
It's totally different, though, isn't it?
Totally different.
That's
yes,
very,
right.
very different. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So each week we'll go ahead and play another track. Next week it'd be something, but we have 10 tracks for the album Trust Yourself. And you'll get to hear a little bit of it each time. So you get to know a little bit about what we worked on with ACM. And as you know, ACM is an alien called Alpha Centauri Man. And well, maybe we should have ACM on the show.
That would be nice. Yeah.
I think we'll go ahead and bring him on when we get closer to the release. After we play more of the tracks, we'll actually have ACM on the show for you guys to meet this alien man.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Definitely an alien.
So that's great. We got those announcements out of the way. We got that we're going to be performing now on the podcast stage. I'm sure you guys will be able to catch all that live videos of it as well. I know Stan said he wished he was there and he could go to it. But Stan, I'm sure there'll be video as well. Yes, he will be in for celebration. He will be in full costume and mask. That's a good question, actually. He's asking if he's going to be in a full mask. Yep, he'll be in a full
mask. Yes,
for that performance, and also for music videos we do. Probably not for when we have him on the show because that's hours and hours of makeup.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
But yeah, the mask will be done, so we're excited for that. And we're going to film some music videos so we could have some actual official music videos released with ACM this time. Yes. So, any other news? Anything else sci-fi to talk about before we move into? Because we got a lot to talk about to review today.
Well, I just can't wait for Doctor Strange to come out, which comes out next month.
Yep.
Which is going to be a good movie to watch. All the madness that he's
Yes.
going to be doing
Yes.
in the multi-universe.
It's going to be great. It looks good so
Oh,
far.
yeah, it
The
does,
clips I've seen,
yes.
I really like. Today is an example of, even though I sound like a broken record
And
about
he is.
about how this is the greatest year in the history of science fiction. And I'm so proud that we have this podcast all for sci-fi, because
Oh, yes,
there's
yes.
so much sci-fi out there. This week is a good example of what I'm talking about. This week, we're going to be talking about Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore, not what you
Dumbledore.
said earlier, Dumbledore. And we're going to be talking about Picard, season 2, episode, was it 8 or 9? Anyway, the newest episode is called Mercy.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about Moon Knight, latest episode called The Tomb.
Which is number 4.
We're not done yet, right?
Nope.
I'm not a broken record, guys. It's the greatest time to be alive for sci-fi. We're going to be also talking about Halo.
Yep.
And that episode, what episode was that called? Forgot the name of it. But it's the latest episode. We'll have that up soon. I'm sure somebody will put it in the comments.
Mercy.
I thought Mercy was the Picard episode. Anyway, we're going to talk about that, and then we also got what was the last one? We got like 5 things we're talking about today. What was the last one? It was called
Good question. I thought it was I thought we only had 4
no,
things.
Moon Knight. Moon Knight is called The Tomb.
The Tomb, right?
Right. And Halo is the Halo episode isn't Mercy, it's called it's called Reckoning.
Oh, Reckoning, that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Mercy is the Picard one, like I mentioned.
Yes.
And it's episode 8 of Picard, by the way. On Moon Knight, it's episode 4, The Tomb. On Halo, it's episode 5, Reckoning. And we're going to talk about the secret of, he calls it Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore, not Dumbledore.
There's a door in there?
I don't know. Is he a dwarf? Well, we found out.
I know he's a dwarf.
We found out a secret too about Dumbledore.
Yes.
As well.
We did.
And I don't know if we want to spoil that.
No.
Stan says he only saw Moon Knight and Picard this week out of the 4.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. Well, then, which one do you want to talk about? Let's talk about Moon Knight and Picard first. That way you could be more part of the show, Stan. We'll go on to the other ones you haven't seen afterwards. Okay. Let's talk about which one you want to talk about first, Moon Knight or Picard?
Let's talk about Moon Knight.
You want to talk about this guy, huh?
Yes, I want to talk about that guy.
That guy.
That
Oscar
guy.
Isaac.
Yep.
By the way, Oscar, you are doing just a fantastic job.
Yes,
playing
he is.
2 different roles. That shows what a great seasoned actor you are. We knew that already.
Oh, yes.
Even though people don't really think that your work in The Rise of Skywalker was your best work.
True.
But Moon Knight, you're really shining. You're kicking some butt.
Do you know he's from Guatemala?
Really? I did not know that, sir.
I found that out today. He's American. He's from Guatemala.
Right.
And that's what makes him such a great actor.
Because is it that he studied with some great teachers? Maybe that makes him a great
teachers,
actor.
that's for sure. But I mean, he doesn't have. You notice he doesn't have much of a Hispanic, Central American accent.
No, he doesn't.
When he
and
talks.
That's acting. And well, actually, look at the British accent. He's doing a British accent.
Doing a great British accent. That is for sure.
So look at that. I mean that, and we totally agree with you, Stan. Stan said it the best.
Oh yeah,
Oscar is amazing.
He is amazing.
He really is. He really is. As you know, at All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars being the best. If it's 3 stars or less, we don't recommend you stream it. If it's streaming, in this case, it is because it's on Disney Plus. With it's called Moon Knight by Marvel. If it's or go to the movie theater as well. Don't spend the money on a ticket. If it's 3 stars or less, the official All for Sci-Fi rating of Moon Knight, this episode of The Tomb, it was one of my favorite episodes, probably my second favorite of the year. I'm going to give it a 4.70 stars. And Captain Rickster, what do you give it?
I'm going to give it a 4.75 stars.
Ooh, didn't want to get punched.
Well, it's a little better than what you were doing. I mean, I enjoyed it because it
Right.
was good.
Right.
It was different, which is another good thing.
Right.
The tune, which is actually pretty cool,
Right.
especially when Ethan Hawke talks to that girl uh, about how her husband had killed her father, which he didn't do. He was there, but
Well,
didn't kill him.
that
But
other guy
still,
made it look like he made that woman believe that that Mark had killed
yeah,
him.
Mark killed her.
He didn't tell that
Not
he
Steven.
didn't tell her that he didn't lie to her, but he made her believe that,
Yes.
which is great acting, guys. Great job on
It
that.
is. Great job.
You had everybody thinking that too, but then the answer was brilliant. The writing, by the way,
But
Kevin
writing's
Feige, the
great.
writing in this show is just amazing.
Oh, yes.
Props to the writers of Moon Knight. I hope they get a second season because I'm really enjoying this show.
Of course, it's based off the comic book series, so
Right.
it's actually really, really nice
Right.
because some of the scenes they were taken right out of the comic book.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, it didn't have it had really great acting, and Stan gives it a 4.
Oh,
But he's gonna let it rewatch it.
yeah, you have to
I
rewatch
could
it.
see why you gave it a 4 though, Stan. It wasn't as much. It was a little slower, like you said, so it wasn't as So I get it. Jimmy's here. Hey, Jimmy, say
Hey,
hi to
Jimmy, how you
Jimmy.
doing, Jimmy?
Yes. It gets 10 stars from me and the girls. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's we got a lot to talk about. I don't know if you just got here, Jimmy, but we made some more official announcements for Celebration. Myself and ACM will be performing live on the podcast stage on Friday night at 5:00. And each week from now until then, we're going to preview a little bit of each song from our new album, Trust Yourself. So we were playing the song Chaos earlier. So maybe you could, if you missed it, maybe you could rewatch it and you could hear a preview of our song Chaos. But each week we're going to play a song, and when we perform on the Celebration stage, we're going to actually ACM's going to be in makeup, so you'll get to see the alien, and as well Alpha Centauri Man, and we're also going to perform our song Dare to Dream in a Galaxy Far, Far Away, which Star Wars fans seem to like, and it's a good song. And I don't want to repeat everything. Just go back and listen to the Chaos thing later.
True.
I made some announcements that originally the song was written for a very famous musician I was working with at the time. So, okay. So back to Moon Knight. What were you saying about it? What you liked about it?
I liked about it because it had great music, it had great acting, it had a really great script on this one, and also they took some scenes from the comic book and made scenes out of it to put inside the show itself,
Right.
which is really good. Oscar Isaac, he's doing a great job in this show, but so is the rest. So is Ethan Hawke, and so is the rest. Of the cast making making this show really great.
It's really,
I enjoy it.
But and it's still great. I thought it was better than the week before. That's why I raised it.
Yeah, it's definitely better than the week
but
before.
I do see Stan's opinion about it being a little slower. And so if it's a little slower, if you're tired, you might fall asleep.
True. But also, too, they're trying to explain just a little too much of what's in the comic book series, but they need to
is that what they're doing?
actually kind of tone it down a little bit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Would be good because they're trying to put too many issues in one scene.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. So,
here's hoping that next year they get another season. I don't, it's there's another comment, Jim. So exciting! I'll jump back on and check it out. I ran the instant. Okay, no problem. Boonta Eve. I've been brewing. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to go to Boonta Eve. That's going to be fun.
Yes, that's going to be great.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Boonta Eve, by the way, we will be going there as well. It's takes place the night before Celebration starts. If you got anybody coming to Celebration, it's the party to go to because it's at a bar. They're going to be doing karaoke. There's a singing contest called like American Idol, but for Star Wars called Alderaan Idol. And I'm going to be one of the judges, and Kevin Thompson's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Some of the little off-world Jawas that was in Mandalorian, they're going to be there. It's going to be fun. Dominic Pace is going to be there as well, from what I understand. Gecko, a lot of people are going to be there. It's going to be a great great night, great kickoff.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
Let's
be a
call it a
kickoff,
great
yeah.
kickoff
Yeah, it's gonna be a great kickoff.
to celebration. Plus, you could have a drink. They're going to actually have special alcoholic drinks there that are like from Galaxy's Edge.
Yes,
When you go to
yes.
Oga's Cantina, they're going to recreate some of those drinks and have some Star Wars style drinks, which is great. He agrees with you. Stan Solo agrees with you, Captain Rickster, what you said about
Yeah,
Moon Knight.
they're trying to put too much of the comic book into it.
Right,
Because they're taking out comic book scenes.
right.
And I was reading that in a blog from somebody, and I agree with him. They're putting too much into it through the comic books. They
Yeah.
need to slow it down a little bit.
Hey,
Not put so many
yeah.
pages in there.
Yeah. Well, they only have what? How many episodes left?
2.
Well, I'm curious. I didn't read the comic book like Captain Rickster because he's the comic book guru, but I'm curious to see how they're going to wrap this up in just 2 more episodes.
It's gonna be interesting to see what they're gonna do.
Stan was talking about the Boon to Eve show. He says he was going to go to Boon to Eve. So yeah, Stan, if you're there, I'll see you. Or did you say you were going to go and you're not going? Let us know. If you're there, I'd love to meet you. If not, that's okay. We understand.
Yes, we would love to meet you.
Okay. So on this episode of Moon Knight, it continues where it left off. And now they're in the tomb, basically. They go to, before they go to the tomb, Mark and Steven, those 2 guys, are still knocked out and passed out. And then the other people come to shoot them up with his girlfriend and wife. Not girlfriend, it's his wife, Mark's wife.
Mark's wife, yes.
Mark's wife. And she eventually, with no help from Mark, because he's passed out the whole time. And that's kind of comical.
Yes, it is.
She has to basically defend both of them, and she grabs these flares,
Yep.
and throws them. Smart girl. She throws them into where all her ammunition is, so it basically shoots them all up, kills them.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. So that was a quick, cool scene. Stan's saying he sold his tickets. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you're having health issues. We'll pray for you, Stan,
Yes.
for your health issues, for sure. Captain Rickster add you to our prayers.
Yep.
So that was neat that happened. And did you sell those tickets on Light? Because I know people that are looking for tickets, Stan, unless you've already sold them. Anyway, if you still got them then and haven't sold them, let us know, because you could transfer them, and I know some people that need tickets. So, Stan said he was expecting a bunch of snakes to come out of the walls in that scene. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's kind of funny. They didn't. No snakes came out.
Right.
It's not like the Mummy, when they come out with snakes out of the wall in some of their movie.
Well, we had the
extras there.
Mummy. We're not here to watch another Mummy.
That's true.
We've
We've
had
had
enough
enough
of those.
mummies in our life. So.
That's true.
But the funny part about it, the mummy that was actually in there was Alexander the Great, which I didn't know.
Yes.
Which is
The
funny.
pharaoh that was in there. Yes.
He's not really a pharaoh.
The king. He
was
wasn't?
he was a king.
Alexander the Great wasn't?
No, not a pharaoh. He was a king.
I didn't
If
know.
pharaohs were Egyptians, Alexander the Great was a Greek.
Okay.
He
wow.
married Cleopatra.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, look who knows his history, and I don't, apparently. I don't know that history. I'm good at American history. So anyway, yeah, as you were saying, Alexander the Great was in there.
Yes.
And he had that part that was funny was when he had to stick his hand in his mouth. He had to break his whole mouth open. That was kind of disgusting. It made me laugh, and just a whole range of emotions, really. With that,
I was waiting for him to bite down on his arm. that would have been really funny.
Yes, if he bit on his arm, oh no!
Watch him try to get out of that, baby.
That would have been funny. Yeah. So they finally get that. Where did we leave off? How did that episode end? I know that.
Remember he got, after he got the statue, and then gave it to the wife. He got shot twice.
That's right. And then
it
went. Then he fell in the water, and then it went into this like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, really.
It's like the whole move. You know what? it was really interesting. But I could see why Stan thought it was boring and why you said they put too much in it.
Yeah.
They really did put too much in it. I'm agreeing with both of you now.
too
The more
much of that.
as we're
comic book
revisiting
story.
this, I'm agreeing with you, Stan, and Captain Rickster. It totally did a 180 and became a One Flew of the Cuckoo's Nest type of
Yep.
thing. And then it ended when at the end? What happened?
Him getting loose out of the insane asylum, and then he came back. Did he come back to the real world? I can't remember if he came back to the real world or not, but I know he got out.
Was it all a dream again, or was he really shot?
It looked like it was nothing but he was. I think he was drugged. It looked like he was drugged because he.
There
wasn't
you
shot
go.
up.
I mean, maybe we should revisit our rating on this.
Yeah, I think
since,
so on this
since
one.
we're it. But I like the acting though.
That was good,
That's
yes,
what
that
I'm
was really
liking
good.
about this is the writing and acting is just top notch. As you said, the music's great as
Yeah.
well. But what are we going to talk about next?
Oh, we're going to talk about Picard because he's there's only
that's
two
right.
things Stan watched.
Right. Well, before we get on to the other stuff for sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Picard. Picard, this latest episode of Picard. Which is that episode was Picard season 2 season 2 episode. What
8.
episode was it? 8?
think it
Yeah,
was
we're
8.
almost done with Picard actually, and then after Picard, we're gonna get Strange New Worlds.
Right.
Yeah, Picard season 2. This is the one that's Mercy.
Right, Mercy, yeah.
The Mercy episode. Okay, let's talk about it. As you know, at All for Sci-Fi, of course, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars being the best you could get. If it's 3 stars or less, don't watch it. The official All for Sci-Fi rating of Picard season 2, episode 8, Mercy, gets. I'm going to go ahead and give it 4.5 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'm going to agree with you on this one this time.
Uh-oh.
Because it wasn't good. I don't think it was great as last episode.
Hmm.
This episode was good, but I think the last episode was better, unfortunately. For me,
The last episode was better before this one. I
Yeah.
agree with you on that one.
This one was like so-so, but it was still good. Looking for the Borg Queen, and then the daughter finds out that she was actually an experiment. She's not really.
Well, she found that at the other one when
True.
she was
Well,
going
she
through
started
the-
it, but she finished it in the end.
Well, she put those in this episode. Q got to her.
Yep.
And she was able to. He gave her a key so she could get out and have freedom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from him.
From
the doctor.
From Dr. Soong.
Yep.
In fact, she at one point calls him Dr. Soong,
Yep,
and doesn't
Dr.
call him
Soong.
Dad.
Doesn't call him Dad no more. Nope.
Um,
That's for sure.
Yeah, which kind of sucked.
Kind of, yes, but then she finds the truth about her.
Right. But
and she was the last one out of X amount of kids who got killed.
She was the one that suddenly lived for a long period of time and made it through when they didn't expect it. But yeah, this I'm curious to see what Stan thinks about that. If he thinks if he likes it as well. Let's see what he says. Stan says Picard this week was good. I think this was. Oh, he liked it.
He liked it. Yeah.
He give it a 4.7.
Ooh.
It's not my favorite, Stan, but it's still good.
It was still good. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, and he says he liked the interrogation scene that they kept them both in the same. Other than when they kept them both in the same room, who does that? That's true.
That's true.
Later, he actually did separate them.
Separate them. Then they actually finally came back at the end too.
And Picard ended up telling him the truth, and so he ended up letting him go.
Yeah.
And because of that, he got in trouble. But
he got fired.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say that's trouble, wouldn't you?
Yeah, a lot of
if
trouble.
you get fired
from
the FBI. But I mean, it's probably hard to get fired from the FBI. Probably.
I would think so
it's a
too.
civil servant job.
But they the uppers didn't believe in extraterrestrial people, so they kind of said the man in the spacesuit was kind of like
So to
out of whack.
To me, it was. I was Stan saying he was shocked that Picard told him the truth.
That is true.
I was shocked about that as well. But he felt the one thing about Picard, and even going back to the Next Generation days, to tends to tell the truth, and it
Yeah,
kind of
he
sets him
does,
free.
yes.
You know, the phrase, the truth will set you free. It
Yes.
does in Picard's case, and I've seen him do that and be honest with other species. Like when he was on the Next Generation, he would be honest with those species because they could tell. Like I remember they had the counselor on that, the
Right.
Beta Z, who could tell when someone's lying. So he
Uh-huh.
had the counselor helping him, but he always tended to tell the truth to other species, and I'm glad he
Right.
did it. And he would know human emotions because he's human,
Of course.
and he's dealt with other species as well who can't tell and read emotions. That's why he was always honest with them. But it's not my favorite episode, Stan. I think to me, it was a transitional episode.
Right.
And what I mean by
Yes.
transitional episode, it was just a filler. It was like they were doing a filler so they could get to what they need to get to next.
Next
And that's
level,
what they did.
yes.
They got to what they got to next. And that is, it's going to be the next there's only 2 episodes left this season, and it's going to be battle on for 2 episodes.
Oh yes, it has
Because
to be.
Yep, because while that was going on, in the other subplot with Dr. Soong and his daughter
Yep.
was playing out, after all that happened, the Borg Queen, after she actually 7 of 9 and the other lady, I'm trying to remember her name, but 7 of 9 and the other African American actress, they find the doctor,
Right, they do,
Agnes
yes.
Girardi, after they found Agnes and they got their butt kicked.
Ooh, did they ever?
Later.
Wow.
But she spared her. She could have
Yeah,
killed her.
she could have killed her, but she didn't.
After they did that, and they worked out all the stuff with Picard and Guinan, the
Mhm.
youngest Guinan.
Youngest Guinan, yeah.
And they did all that. Dr. Soong got a visit from the Borg Queen.
That's right.
And who's not the Borg Queen? It's the Borg Queen inside of the Doctor,
Right.
Dr. Girardi. And they're setting up, and because she went to the right person, because he could get mercenaries involved.
Yes, and also get what she needs to reproduce.
Right. So they got moved. Well, that's what she was doing. She was like eating car battery stuff.
Yeah.
So that she could try to do that. So what they ended up doing was, he got the army to send a whole bunch of mercenaries over there, and right at the end, she started to turn them, and then it ended. So,
Right.
like I said, at the end of the episode, it's battle on. So I
Yep.
think this last 2 episodes, I think it's
Yeah.
probably going to be some of the best stuff for the rest of the year. It's gonna end really well.
Yes. Really well.
Overall, this Picard season 2 is way better than season 1. Although there was a lot I liked about season 1.
Yes. Yes.
So I don't want to, everybody's talking about how much better this season is than the first season, but the first season was still pretty good. It introduced us to new characters.
Yep.
Which I think, because Picard is so old, Patrick Stewart is so old, he's only doing one more season. They have a season 3, and he's going to let his original cast members come back for that season. But I think after that, they're going to do a spinoff.
Yes.
I really think they're going to do a spinoff series with some of these new characters.
Yeah, the Borg Queen.
Not just the Borg Queen. That would be the easy route.
That would be the easy route.
But
yeah.
if they took like the Doctor and Rios, the Dr. Girardi, his and the other lady that who I'm not saying her name.
But I still think I think Rios has found a new love interest now.
Right.
The Doctor from the what do you call those things?
What are you talking about?
Oh, the Doctor the clinic. The Doctor from the clinic. I think
they're going to get together.
I think they're going to get together because there was a little smoochy kissing scene there,
right,
which was pretty good. I think he's going to adopt a kid, her son. So I think it's going to be interesting in the next 2 episodes to see what's going to happen with those 3 people.
Right.
On that. So
well, the actress's name is Michelle Hurd, who plays that. But I'm trying to figure out for some reason I can't figure out her name.
Who?
Rafi is her name.
Oh yes, Rafi.
Michelle Hurd is Rafi.
Right.
Because I remember the other ones, but for some reason I was drawing a blank on the name of the character that they were playing. Oh, Mike's here. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. How are you doing?
Welcome, Mike. 1,000 welcomes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I think. Oh, Stan thinks Rios is gonna stay. Stay
Stay?
with the doctor.
You mean Doctor?
No, the doctor that got the
Oh yeah,
smooch.
yeah. That's what I think he's gonna stay with too.
Or maybe she's gonna go to the future with him.
Might be. You see, that would actually really be good because.
Oh, by the way, since we didn't announce it, everybody, Mike said it. Happy birthday, Captain Rickster.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
Captain Rickster's birthday was yesterday.
Yep.
So, belated happy birthday, Captain Rickster.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
Thank you, Mike.
yeah, I saw that you. I saw that you did. Mike said happy birthday. He had a really cute thing on Facebook. You need to check it out. If you
I'll have to check it out. Yes. Sorry,
Yeah, it was
I don't go on Facebook too much, but I will definitely check it out.
Yeah. So, and we made a bunch of announcements. I won't go through all of them. Mike, one of them, of course, we're going to be at Boot to Eve with you. But also, which you may know this already too, Mike. But myself and ACM is going to perform on the podcast stage at Celebration on Friday at 5 o'clock. We're going to be performing "Dare to Dream in a Galaxy Far, Far Away" in a melody of some of the songs from "Trust Yourself," which is coming out June 3rd, which is cool. So we're going to do that. And but yeah, if you watch the playback, that'd be great. You could see some of the stuff we announced. We're still trying to figure out this mic situation.
Yes.
And maybe Stan, I'll talk to you offline. But every time I go, like, if I remove Captain Rickster and it's on me, the mic is okay. But if I remove myself and put Captain Rickster up, watch the sound, start talking Captain Rickster.
Me.
Now the sound is back now.
Yep.
So we got to figure out why. He's an extra camera on the share, but how do you make it so his mic works?
That's true.
Oh, thank you. He said congratulations on the panel. Yes, I'm excited. We talked about that too, and I showed the flyer for the panel celebrating the Ewok adventures. There are more announcements to come. I'm not going to discuss them right now because I have to wait, but there might be some more. There might be some more celebration announcements still to come concerning me, but I'm not going to talk about it until it's official. So anyway,
that's true.
Okay. So that's what we're back on the Picard.
Right.
And this episode, again, it ended with them getting it together. Now it looks like they're going to have this huge battle with the Borg Queen.
Yeah.
Which is exciting.
That could probably be in the next episode. Because they're gonna go out and they're gonna try to go out and kill Picard.
Well, I have a feeling what they're gonna do is they're gonna, to me, what I think they're gonna do is they're gonna be doing a lot of like getting stuff together still. Part of that episode. Yes. But don't spend a whole episode preparing for this big battle on the last episode.
Right, yeah.
Show us a lot of battle and then show us defeat or whatever, then show us regrouping. That would be great.
That would be good, yeah.
But hey, it's not my show.
That's true. Not ours.
I'm excited to see. And as we mentioned earlier, I think that some of these characters like Rios and Rafi and Elnor and all of them, I think they're going to get a spinoff show. I really think they will.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
It'll be good.
And then once Picard's done, right on the heels of Picard, we got Strange New Worlds.
Yep, we do.
Which I'm excited. That looked the new trailer looks great, guys. You're gonna love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Borg Queen. I love the Borg Queen, Mike. The Borg Queen is great. Loving her character too. We're doing Germany. We're gonna be in Germany. All for Sci-Fi is gonna be in Germany, and I'm gonna be in Germany the first week of June. Once we're done with Celebration, the next week I got to fly to Germany, and she's gonna be there, Captain Rickster.
Oh yeah.
The lady who plays the Borg Queen's going to be there.
She's going to bewitch all of us while we're there.
A lot of them are going to be there. Almost all the Star Trek actors are going to be there. Yeah. So I've met some of them, but I haven't met a lot of them. So I'm excited to meet some of these Star Trek actors. So
very true.
But Michelle Hurd's going to be there as well. Who plays Rafi, the Borg Queen, will be there. Just a bunch of people. I don't know if Patrick Stewart's going to be there, but I saw that Brett Spinner. Data's going to be there. Jonathan Frakes is going to be there. So it's going to be fun. Of course, All for Sci-Fi will cover it all for you.
Oh, yes,
we'll get plenty of video. We'll do live walkthrough videos so you can see what a convention is like in Germany. So we'll be hooking you guys up on that the first week of June.
They say it's madness there in Germany.
Well, wait until you go to Celebration, Captain Rickster. Wait until right, Mike? Tell him. I've never been to a celebration, but I've watched the videos, so it's going to be exciting. Thank you, by the way. Mike said, well deserved. He's happy that that this stuff is happening.
Good.
The celebration.
Good.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Mike. What are we going to talk about next? We're talking about a lot today. We're covering 3 different TV shows. We're covering also the movie Fantastic Beasts, The Secret of Dumbledore, not Dumbledore, Captain Rickster.
Dumbledore.
So we got.
There's a door in there somewhere.
So yeah, let's talk about that. Thank you, Stan. Yeah, he says he's looking forward. Stan is saying he's looking forward to the videos from Germany. We're gonna get as much footage
we get as much as we can.
Yeah. So Mike said his first celebration was Celebration 4. So that's cool.
Well, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. So wait until you get to this one.
Oh yeah, I can't wait myself.
So, okay, what are we talking about next?
Well, we're going to do Halo.
Halo. Halo. Are we going to do the daylight Halo come and I want to go home? Halo. Halo. No, it's not. We're not doing the from the Addams Family. Remember when they did the Halo thing? With Tim Burton.
Yep.
That's what it reminded me, the Addams Family. But,
yep.
Yeah. And I sing Halo because, guys, oh my goodness, Halo. Oh my goodness. I am in utter disbelief. I am in utter shock that a video game could be this good as a TV series. Because I didn't see the movie, and I heard the movie wasn't good. Every once in a while, people say that the game sucks, but that's just people talking. I think the game's probably great. But
too bad it's only exclusive.
It's only exclusive to Xbox.
I know.
It makes me want to buy Xbox by watching this show.
Yeah.
But Halo, you guys, it makes me I can't wait every week to watch the next episode. It's been that good so far. And as you know, at All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. I'm not going to say if it's 3 stars or less, forget it. This week's episode of Halo is going to get Halo, this episode is episode 5. It's called Reckoning. It's going to get, you know what? I'm going to give it 5 stars. This is the first time we've given anything 5 stars this year as a show, other than some of the Star Wars stuff. So I'm giving The Reckoning 5 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'll agree with you on this one because it was really an excellent show. I mean, I didn't think a video game could be this good. They're putting it together. They spent $10 million an episode.
I can't.
The graphics on this thing is awesome. The acting is awesome. They got a great set of actors and actresses who are playing this show. It's like, wow.
In the action on this episode.
Yes, a lot of action.
I thought I was watching the Clone Wars cartoon.
Yeah, I know, huh?
But with live action.
Yeah.
That's how good it was.
Oh, yes.
I cannot believe how much action was in this episode.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of good action.
And one of the stuffs I saw online, Captain Rickster, was a lot of people said that this episode reminded them of the game. So if the game is this good, I want to go buy Xbox.
No kidding.
So,
and then play the game.
Wow. And this is episode 5. There's 9 episodes, guys.
Yes, 4 more episodes.
We don't need to ask anybody because we've talked about this a lot.
Yep.
It's 9 episodes, and as Captain Rickster said, I can't believe it's 10 million an episode. This feels it feels like Game of Thrones. It feels like it's $20 million an episode.
No kidding.
So
they've got this thing down to a science in this TV show.
I
mean, taking a video game, I know it's a great play. The movie was not the best in the world, but this TV show, it knocks your socks off when you watch this sucker. When the end hits in 4 more weeks, I'm gonna do a binge watch. I'm gonna watch the whole thing all over again.
Yeah.
Just
to
watch it because it's so good.
Yeah, and see what you miss because you're
kidding.
missing stuff. I watched the first episode. I watched it like 3 or 4 times. I kept wanting to watch it.
Oh yeah.
This last episode was like that first episode.
Yep.
Even though I don't think I gave it 5 stars, but the action in this episode was just unreal. Stan says hearing all this every week, he makes him want to get Paramount Plus. But Stan, I mean, I wouldn't get well, maybe I would get Paramount Plus for one episode, one show. But if Paramount Plus isn't a platform you feel that you could keep, my suggestion is wait maybe another 2 or 3 weeks. Find online a way to do a trial, like if they have like a 30-day trial for a cheaper price to let you try Paramount, then do the trial, watch all of it, and then cancel it.
Well, actually, Paramount does have a lot of other great shows on there too.
They
It's
they do.
not just
They do.
Halo. They have other great
Well,
ones
they got
too.
Picard, but he somehow is watching Picard on something else.
Yeah,
We're watching Picard on Paramount Plus. We are, but it is on other platforms.
the platform we have to watch him on, I think.
No, CBS.
no, CBS
CBS
carries it,
streaming,
too.
but Stan is
Yeah.
in Canada. He might have it on a different service there
True.
because he's been watching it. Again, guys, that's what I would do, Stan. If you want to save the money, just wait a couple more weeks, and then, if it's a 30-day trial, wait another week or two so you get to watch all of them. Yeah.
Really.
But yeah, and it has Paramount, and like Mike said, Paramount has almost all the Star Trek shows as well.
That's true.
It's just Paramount's a great service.
Yep.
They have a lower service I think you could get, where you watch commercials, that it's more affordable. But Stan was saying that he gets Picard there on CTV Sci-Fi.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, but just wait until it ends and binge it. If you and do it on a trial or something like that. If they have a trial up there,
yes.
So you don't spend a whole bunch of money. Again, this episode
was excellent.
They're still dealing with this big, huge when basically John, as he was touching that other one, he was finding out that it was giving him his memory back, and that there was another artifact at home. And then in this last episode, he went home, and he's learning more and more. He just found out that that he was kidnapped this entire time,
the whole time,
and put into the Spartan program by this doctor. So he's pretty pissed off. In fact, he was going to go after her, and then she had Cortana
shut him down.
The artificial intelligence that she implanted in John. It's a new artificial intelligence. She shut him down. She couldn't hurt the doctor.
Right.
A good thing she did that.
Yeah, because otherwise that doctor would have probably been pulverized.
Ooh, yes. Yes, it would have been, because he was pretty upset. And then because he touched it, it did a signal. So the Covenant, all of them, and the Blessed One, they got the signal, and they all came and came to go get the artifact from them.
Right.
That's when all this action happened, and they're fighting and back and forth to the battle, and they lose it at the end.
They lose one part of it. They still got the other part in the main ship of where they keep it at.
But it's an exciting show. A lot of action, a lot of discovery. Just a great show.
Definitely a great show.
Yeah.
Reminds me a little bit of Star Wars.
Well, I was just saying, it reminded me. If you go back, have you watched how much have you watched Clone Wars?
How did I watch it?
Have you watched the Clone Wars? How much of it?
I haven't watched all of them. I probably
watch it, because there's a lot of action going on with the stormtroopers and Obi-Wan and Anakin, and that's when, if you watch it, that's when Anakin had the Padawan Ahsoka Tano, which you see now. You get to see her backstory. How watch this. I would watch it so you get to know stuff more.
Yeah.
And then it reminded me of that, like when they're battling with the stormtroopers. So yeah. Captain Rickster watch Clone Wars.
I'm gonna have to now.
Yeah. Hey, Mike says yes. He loves it. So, but this part of it with the Spartans fighting with the other people reminded me of some of the battles from that.
Right.
But live action instead of a cartoon.
True. Very true.
Okay, guys, one last one to do, right?
Yep.
Guess what it is? It's Captain Rickster's favorite thing. He's been talking about the Doors all day long.
That's true.
He's called it Doors. He's called it Dumbledore Doors and whatever. But guys, we're gonna talk about it next. It is fantastic.
Great poster.
Look at that poster. Look at it for a second.
That poster is really great. By the way, that's a phoenix flying. If people didn't know what it was.
Wow, Captain Rickster. That is a nice. I would like to get that poster.
I would too.
That would be a beautiful poster to hang.
Oh yes. It would be.
So let's talk about the new Harry Potter movie. Oh, wait a minute. This is Fantastic Beasts.
Beast. Well, still,
I'm
it's
just
a
joking.
pre-sequel to the Harry Potter movies, is what it really is.
Well, that was a Stan said double door.
Dumbledore.
Yeah, double door. Yeah, let's talk about a Fantastic Beasts, aka Harry Potter.
Yep.
One of the things I loved about Fantastic Beasts was the Fantastic Beasts, but
Mhm.
apparently they wanted to be sidetracked on this particular time. But hopefully, if they do another one, they get back to the Fantastic Creatures. That would be awesome
Yes, it would
if
be.
they do that. So, at All for Sci-Fi, as you know, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars, 5 stars being the best. If it's 3 stars or less, we don't recommend you go into the movie theater, go watch it. Skip it if it's 3 stars. Fantastic Beasts, Secrets of Dumbledore, or the Double Doors, gets an all for Sci-Fi rating of, you know what? I'm going to give it 4.25 stars. And I was going to give it 4 stars. We're going to tell you why, but I'm going to give it another 1/4 stars because of the music and because of the special effects. What do you give it, Captain Rickster? Sit up, the mic.
I'm going to give it a 4.35 stars. On this
4
one
point
here.
what?
3.5.
Oh, you just didn't want to get hit, did you? Oh, wait a minute.
Yes.
Uh-oh, it looks like something just happened.
Yes, it did.
Uh-oh, thank you, Mike. Oh, my
thank you,
goodness.
Mike.
A
Yes.
$10 super sticker. That means the baby has to do the magic hand dance because
That's
he
right.
can't dance. Woohoo!
That's
Yeah.
That's actually on the next album.
Maybe. What do you think?
I think you should do it.
You think I should?
Yeah. I think you should put some
I
music.
could do the chipmunk voice.
Yes, right. And you put some music to that, baby. Ah! Nephew, away from the hair. Don't shake him up too much.
Oh, look, he's messing up the microphone. Oh, yeah.
That's really.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can't dance because I can't dance. Do the magic can't dance. Magic can't dance. Do the hand dance. Oh, do. Oh, yeah. Magic hand dance. Magic hand dance. Magic hand dance. Cause I can't. Woo! I can't get that high. Magic hand dance. Magic hand dance. Magic hand dance. Woo yeah! Woo yeah! Oh yeah! Magic hand dance. Hello, Uncle.
Oh, here he is. See?
Oh, there he is.
Woo! Hi, guys. Oh, there. Oh, now you can see. Now you can see. Oh, how you doing? Out there waving at everybody.
Oh, there he is.
Oh my. Oh my goodness! He did it again.
Uh-oh, what did he do, Captain
Oh
Rickster?
man, I think he took me those frog eggs again.
Wow. Boy, he is a naughty boy, huh?
Yes, we had to put him back to sleep after we changed his diaper.
Well, you should see my child. I have a son. His name, I call him Wiki. He's a little Ewok. Wicket the Ewok. You should see him do his dance.
Oh yeah,
he could dance too. He does this little dance. Oh, thank you, Mike. He says I should be a puppeteer.
To be what?
I should be a puppeteer.
I think he should be a voiceover for Yoda, not Yoda, but Grogu here when they actually get him to speak.
Oh, is he going to speak? You think?
Well, you never know.
Well, that would be kind of neat.
But you should be the voiceover.
Really?
Yes,
You're going to write a petition and say I should do the
magic
voice
hand dance for him.
I should do the voice of Grogu.
Yeah. While you're eating yogurt.
Okay, guys. Thank you, Mike, for that. I appreciate that. And just so you guys know, every time you guys give us a little bit of money in the chat or stuff like that, we use it to try to, we use it back and give it back to you guys by doing giveaways, free toys, upgrading. Sometimes if we get enough money over a course of time, because we also are partners on YouTube, we will also buy newer equipment. We'll do all kinds of stuff. Try to do special things for you guys. And then if there's any money left over, then after we do all that and with the toys and everything else, we a couple times a year we give away to the Starlight's Children's Foundation. So whatever's
Yes.
left, we donate it. So because we're just doing this for the fun of it, not trying to make money.
That's definitely true.
Oh, Mike, thank you. Mike says, yes, hey, Eric, you'd be great for the voice of Grogu.
Yes, I know, huh?
Um,
Put a petition out, Mike. You can get it done. I know you can.
yeah, I mean, when I was younger, my voice is getting hard to do those higher notes. But when I was younger, I used to do a voda.
He did vote.
I used to vote a lot. Yeah, as many times as I could.
He was voting when he was drinking.
Yeah.
You've got the Simpsons.
When I was younger, that was funny. When I was younger, I used to do like a Yoda, like Frank Oz impersonation. Yeah. I don't think I could do it. Well, maybe I could, but
help you, I will not. Size matters not.
A little more practice.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time, buddy.
Yes, I know.
No.
No. Yeah, a little bit, maybe.
No. Well, maybe I could do Grogu since I'm
true.
Not really Yoda anyway, right?
That's right.
So maybe that maybe I could sound like someone who thinks they sound like Yoda, but they're not.
That's definitely true.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, talking about Fantastic Beasts.
Right. That's right.
And not where to find them because they're not in this movie. I'm just joking.
Not this time. There wasn't that many.
There was one or two.
Two that was in there, yes.
Right.
And also a couple of them helped out Newt in the movie. So it was actually
right.
Kinda
right at the end, because they were having assistance, one of those Fantastic Beasts picked the correct leader.
Yeah.
Which was great. And did you miss Johnny Depp's character this time?
Not
Do you think
really.
How does everybody feel that Johnny Depp was replaced with Mads Mikkelsen?
I like Mads Mikkelsen as an actor. He's actually really good.
I agree with you. I think he's a great actor, but that was Johnny Depp's character for 2 movies.
Well, there's been 3 different what's his name?
Dumbledore?
No, the villain. He has a name.
The one that Johnny Depp's playing?
Yeah. What was his name? Anyway, there was 3 of them who played Gringle somebody.
Grindelwald?
Grindelwald, yeah. There was 3 different Grindelwalds so far, and each one had been in a different movie.
Who was in so Johnny Depp didn't play it the entire time?
No, he played the second movie. The first movie was somebody else. Then the second one.
So they have a habit of doing this. Then.
Yes, and the third one now is the new one they got out.
Well, because the movie before this was The Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald.
Right. That was Johnny Depp's.
That was first time he did it?
It's first time he did it, yeah.
Okay, because the first one was just Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Right. But if you remember at the end, they came out with that one guy and it says, I'm gonna find out about the truth and you're a liar and all this stuff. And he was trying to kill Newt at that time. And so
interesting.
He was also there too. I can't remember the actor's name. He's a good actor also. But there's been 3 of them.
While you're
so
doing
far.
that, let me look it up and see who it is.
Yeah, might as well. But this one is actually really good. I know the critics and the people say it's bad and it's not all that great, but it fills in some holes that missed in the Harry Potter movies too in the beginning about Dumbledore and his secrets. He has a lot of secrets. It is more than what they showed in this movie too, because he is a great wizard, by the way. He's probably one of the best. But it's just like, wow, what can you say? It's a good movie. It's good. It's really worth the money to go watch, especially if you watch it in Dolby, which gives you all the shaking and all the
Well, this
surround
one
sounds are
is
good.
listing Mads Mikkelsen as Gillert Grindelwald.
Yeah, that's who he really is.
That's listing him in the very first one, so that's weird.
Really?
Yeah, and that has him listed as in the very first one. So that's weird. Let me look at it one more time. No, Johnny Depp was in the very first one. He was in both of them. He wasn't. Nobody else played him in Johnny Depp. It's right here. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Because
Okay.
that's from that. So yeah, Johnny Depp. So how do you guys feel? So I know we went on and on about this already. Do you think
Colin Farrell played somebody in that movie?
you're talking Colin Farrell?
Colin
That's
Farrell, yeah.
Lord somebody else. That's not him.
Okay, well that's probably who I'm thinking
That's
of.
Lord Percival something.
Oh, he's evil, Lord Percival.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Okay, well now we got that one taken care of.
yeah. So this one lists 5 actors playing the character in all movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think he did a good job. I don't have a problem with him doing that character. I thought it was great. Now it explains Dumbledore. You
Yeah,
know, this
it
whole
does.
time. You know, he was in love with him with Mads Mikkelsen's character. So their love almost tore apart the world.
That's right.
Both
yeah.
our world and the Harry Potter world. And I want to applaud J.K. Rowling. I want to applaud you for making interesting characters, to
Yes.
not giving in to what people's perceptions are. This is your world. This is you're creating what you need to create. And it totally explained everything why Dumbledore, you never see him with anybody because
Yeah.
that other gentleman, he loved him. So
That's true.
and what's going to happen? Is there going to be another movie? Or are they going to go try to find him?
It
Or
depends
how
on
many more movies? Is there going to be more movies?
There's 2 more. It's supposed to be
Okay.
5 total. It depends on how much money this one here is going to make before they decide.
I know
make
you
the,
mentioned you're worried about COVID
Yes.
and it not making
the
that
4th
many.
and 5th ones.
Stan says there's going to be 5 Fantastic Beast movies.
It all depends on this
Yeah.
movie here and how much money it gross
Right.
around the world before they decide.
Okay.
Before Warner Brothers decides to pick up the other 2.
Well,
This is right
let's
here
see
is
how
going to
much
be the
money it's
breaker.
made.
I know it made $45 million last weekend in the U.S. I don't know about the world.
Right. And
And they did cut the scene out where he says, "I've always loved you."
so yeah,
For China.
because China is you know how they are in other, I'm sure in other countries like Iran and the Middle East, they'll cut all that stuff
Oh, yeah.
about them being together out too because they're a bunch of idiots.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to see if I could find the box office. Yeah, I mean people are mixed on it.
There's a lot of mixed reactions about this
It's
one.
getting on average about 47% on most of the websites. It's getting 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb. So our ratings pretty much the way everybody's saying. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I'm not telling you guys to skip it. I enjoyed it. It is a movie. It was beautifully shot.
Oh yes, it definitely was.
Yeah, I think you need to see it in IMAX. I think you need to go to the movie theater to see it because it's beautiful.
Yes.
Even where they went to do that vote in Nepal or you know, the different parts of the world are great. We got to see Hogwarts again too.
yes.
In the past, it was great too to see Hogwarts
Mhm.
again. So I really think that I think it's a movie that everybody should see in a movie theater because that's the best place, unless you got the hugest big screen.
Yeah, it's
There's
true.
only
If you
way.
got a real big screen and watch it when it comes out on HBO Max or
Speaking
Warner
of that, I
Brothers.
finally saw Batman. Did I tell you?
yeah, you said you were.
I fell asleep.
Fell asleep in it. Yeah,
I fell asleep, but I was enjoying it though. Before I fell asleep,
Yes,
I think I was just tired.
Batman's one of the better movies of all the Batmans. Except
Mike had
except
a really good question. Mike is saying, "Will this movie make sense if we haven't seen other movies?" It's a good question, Mike.
Yes, it would. It would make sense.
Yes, I think you're right. I think it will work as a standalone film, like Captain
Right,
Ricks are
yes.
saying, because it's a movie about this this romance and love affair that Dumbledore is having with Grindelwald, and how they even did a blood oath.
Yes.
They loved each other so much they had a blood oath so that they would never do magic on each other or try to kill each other. The reason why what's going on is they also at that time hated the Muggle world,
Yes.
and
Muggle
even
world
Dumbledore
at one time did.
didn't like him, and he's changed now, and he thinks that they can coexist, and his lover Grindelwald is just but played by Matt Mikkelsen. He wants to go to war.
Yeah.
And let them be known so they're not hidden to the real world, and he also wants them to take over the world. So
it also tells them about his sister and how she died, because the guy who's
that was good too. Yeah.
The other one who's a Dumbledore too, the son of Frank Dumbledore is has the same disease or whatever it is that she had that his sister had. So, but she was killed by accident, unfortunately. And it explains in the movie what had happened and how it happened, because it was three people fighting each other, and a spark flew off, and she was there, and then she was gone after that.
Well, I mean, all it's saying on here about the box office is that even the bad guys in Sonic 2 they're burying Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
Meaning it's not doing as well.
That's true. It's not doing as well.
Well, I mean, the reviews are mixed. I liked it.
Yeah, I think
I think it's worth seeing just to hear the music. The music's great too.
Yes,
you hear the music, the photography. It's just beautiful. Even Batman, when I said I fell asleep during it, I have a pretty big screen TV. It's over 70 inches, like 75 inches, and it looked beautiful. But I wished I'd seen Batman in a movie theater.
Yeah,
if it looked that good on my screen.
It was actually better in a movie theater because I watched it in the movie theater.
You did, that's right.
Yes, I did. I
wished I didn't miss it. Is it still out?
Yeah, it's still out.
I think I might try to go see it.
It's playing at nighttime. Only.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, I hope they do. I hope they do another movie. So,
they're going to do another Batman. Yes.
Not the Batman. I meant the Fantastic Beasts. I hope they do all 5.
Yes.
And I hope they get back to finding the beasts as well.
Yes.
It's nice little side story. But let's move on. So there you have it. I gave it 4 1/4. You gave it
4.35.
Yeah, a little bit more. It's okay to watch. If you don't got a lot of money, maybe you can wait till it comes out on HBO Max, like you said.
They're also saying about this too. When the 4 and 5 is done,
right?
She's going to do like the Star Wars did. They're going to do the after Harry Potter, after he grew up and became.
Really?
Yeah, so they already been talking about that too.
You mean after? Because in Star Wars they did a prequel. They did the stuff before.
They're doing the 4 now. Then they're going to go back and they're going to
Fantastic Beasts is of course before, right?
And then they're going to go and do their children.
Right.
Is what they're going to do next. Is what I understand, and it's supposed to be, I don't know, 4. I think it was supposed to be 4 movies,
right?
On that one there too.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, sure.
See what she's gonna do.
Mike said he saw Batman in the movie theater. He loved it. He said it wasn't as good when he saw it at home. So he agrees with you.
Well, if it's too noisy in a movie theater when it's really packed, yes, it's better to see it at home.
Well, I mean, the energy of a crowd is always going to be great.
But if you got a bunch of teenagers that make
take us Star Wars fans, right, Mike? When we go see Star Wars,
oh yes,
that's quite an experience. Okay, well that's great, guys. That's there you have it. With that's 4 things we reviewed: Fantastic Beasts, and Picard, Moon Knight, Halo. What else? That's it. That's a lot. So
yeah, that was a little. Wasn't going overboard, but it was actually really good week this week.
It was a great week for movies, guys.
Yes, it was.
And we got a lot of great weeks coming up. We got a lot of good stuff coming up. We got Doctor Strange coming out soon, which we're gonna watch. It's not next week, but it's
in May.
It's in May, the first week of May. I think May 5th. And then we got after that, who knows what's gonna come out for May the 4th for Star Wars. Hopefully something cool will come out that.
Yeah.
And it's just a great time. Again, I keep saying this over and over and over. I'm a broken record, but it's
Yes,
a
he is.
great time to be alive for sci-fi, and we're happy that we're carrying all this for you guys and covering it every week. We'll get back to our toys and our giveaways soon. I think we said our next giveaway is going to be the weekend of right after May the 4th.
Yes,
we're going to
we
do a
do.
giveaway that weekend for May the 4th as well. So that's going to be on May 7th. We're going to have, so let it, maybe mark this down, guys. May 7th, we're going to actually bring back the trivia, and where you got to answer a question at the end of the episode, and you can get a free toy. It might, well, let's make it something, since we're not giving away every week, we'll make it something bigger. I'm not going to say it's going to be this, but this is something I'm going to be doing an unboxing of this soon. I just got this Star Wars Republic Commando gaming greats. This is the RC 1138 Boss. Of course, we know 1138 is from THX and
Yes.
the movie.
Yep.
So that was
That's
cool.
true.
I'm also going to be doing an unboxing of course, one of my probably my favorite character in the Star Wars universe, and you'll know why once you see this. It's Fennec Shan. So I got Fennec Shan. So we're going to be doing an unboxing of Fennec Shan and also Omega and Echo. So look out for our unboxing videos. I'm going to keep uploading them and reviewing them. And Captain
I
Rickster,
have one more thing we got to talk about.
let's talk about this for a few minutes.
Size matters not.
We're getting ready to wrap it up, but let's go ahead and talk about this.
It's Warwick Davis. It's his book, the first 40 years of his life. It is very interesting.
Put it up here so we could see it better.
It's very interesting to read. It's funny. He's funny for sure.
The foreword was written by George Lucas.
Yes, the foreword was written by George Lucas, and then everybody who knew him is in this too, and his family. So it's actually
I learned something. I learned something I didn't even know, or I was told and I forgot. But his sister Kim was an Ewok in Return of the Jedi.
That's right.
So, but he brings it up. Blue Harvest is here. Hey, Blue Harvest.
Hey, Blue Harvest. How we doing?
He's Blue Harvest is from London.
Yep. We'll be there soon.
Why is this not doing it? How many times are going to hit the thing?
Who knows?
Blue Harvest. There it is. Hello there. Hey.
Hey. But
yeah,
it's a great book. I mean, it's.
I need to read it.
I took a few days to read it. You can actually read it probably in one day. It's only got 349 pages.
But it's a small book, so it's not like a Harry Potter book. Even though don't let that scare you.
It's got a lot of pictures in there.
A lot of pictures. It's
talks about by his most three famous movies he was in, which was Return of the Jedi, Willow, and Leprechaun. So he talks about those. Plus, he also talks about the Harry Potter movies too.
Here's a picture from the Ewok movie. This is when Michael Jackson came to the set.
That's right.
There's George Lucas with Michael Jackson and Warwick meeting Michael Jackson, and there's Sindel, Aubrey Miller.
Yep.
So interesting, though.
It's an interesting book.
Warwick Davis is a great guy. So he's got a great sense of humor.
When you talked about Caravan of Courage, he's only like 3 pages.
Well, come on. The Ewok movie is just a very small part of Warwick's life, Captain.
I know it is.
I mean, he was in every Harry Potter movie.
That's right.
He did all those Leprechaun movies.
All 4 of them.
He's done a lot of movies other than the Ewok movies, although people love Ewoks and love Jedi. Even in the Star Wars universe, he was in, Solo. He was in Rogue One. He was in I think he was in all of the new trilogy as well. Even Rise of Skywalker, he played Wicket again, and his son showed up.
So his daughter was in it.
His daughter was in it as well.
Yep.
So
that's
great. Congratulations. I'm glad Captain Rickster read it. I'll read it later. But let's give it an all for sci-fi official rating, Captain Rickster. A rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 means is the best you could get for a book. If it's 3 stars or low, we don't recommend you purchase the book. What do you give this autobiography? It's called Size Matters Not, which is a Yoda phrase. The extraordinary life and career of Warwick Davis. What do you give it as the official rating?
I'm not going to give it a 5.0, but I am going to give it a 4.95. It's a great read.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, it's probably one of the best.
You
books
read a lot, so
it's one of the best books I've read in a while.
For you, that's saying something. So go out and get it. It's available. You could get it on Amazon. I got this on Amazon. So you could go get this book. It talks all about Yeah, he Stan was mentioning that Warwick Davis was in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yes, he was.
That dude's worked on
He's- he-
everything.
He's done 478 movies and TV appearances.
Wow, what
he's
a
also,
career.
He's also got a TV series out right now in England.
He's got a couple of them. He has one that's a travel show with his family
Right.
that he goes on.
And then he has
He's got a
another-
game show he's doing.
Yes, he got a game show. He's also got one,
Yeah.
a comedy show too.
That comedy show, he did a comedy show with Ricky Gervais.
Yes, and that's still going.
It's not going. It was one season.
Oh, they were trying to get a second season going on that one.
Yeah,
according to the book.
Oh yeah, it didn't. This
It
book
didn't-
is an old book. It didn't happen.
Phased out. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
it didn't
oh, well,
happen.
that's
But
too
you
bad.
know, it's okay though. And I was in that. I never actually made an appearance in that Ricky Gervais show, except for my face was in every single episode.
Yeah, that's true.
Because every time Warwick Davis went to his office and they talked about his time in Star Wars, the Caravan of Courage poster, like it's behind us right now, that poster. So see, you see my face right over here next to above my finger. That's what it was like.
Yeah,
I was in almost every episode of that show, but I didn't get paid a dime. But that's okay.
that's all right.
I'm happy I was in it.
That's true.
So, Mike bought his book. He said. So,
Good.
what did you think, Mike? Captain Rickster was given a 4.95 stars. I think
Yes.
I think Captain Rickster, you're being very generous, and thank you for doing that because Warwick's
Oh,
a
yeah.
friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know Warwick myself. Eventually, I'm going to meet him, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a great meeting because I'm asking to get his. I'm going to get the book and have him sign the book.
Right. Oh well, if you could get him to sign one, that'd be great.
Yeah. I can.
Blue Harvest Toys, get him to sign one, and I'll pay you for it.
I'll
if
pay you
want.
one for it too if you get
Yeah.
two of them.
So, I mean, I'm sure we'll run into work eventually anyway and
Oh,
get him to
yes.
sign it. It's just a matter of not if, it's when. 'Cause
Yes.
we'll run
Always
into him.
win.
Okay, guys, that was great. Mike says he's going to give Size Matters Not 1, 2, 3. He gives it 4 stars.
Okay. Well, everybody has their opinion.
Yep, that's true. It's everybody has noses, right?
That's true.
Oh, he had that series. That's right. He had the series with Carl Plinkton where they're going around, traveling around.
Yes.
Yes, that was a funny series because it was totally the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was.
Carl asked him if he's seen Harry Potter. Warwick Davis on the show.
Yes, I have. I've
No,
seen.
he
Oh.
Captain Rickster.
Carl asked him.
Captain Rickster. You're Captain Rickster. Blue Harvest Toys is my Carl. So-
Yes, that's definitely true. I'm
Yeah.
somebody's Carl.
Yeah. Okay, guys, it's been a long show. It's been an hour and 22 minutes. It's been a blessing to be here with you
Yes.
guys. As always, may the force be with you.
Yep.
Live long and prosper, as all the Trekkies say. May God bless you and keep you. And do something nice this week. Let's make the world a better place, guys.
Yeah,
I
do
preach
something
enough,
nice.
but do something nice. Even speaking to someone in a nice manner, asking them how they are. It when maybe nobody asks them how they're doing. That might brighten someone's day. So try it. So let's do that. What
Oh,
do you have
yes.
to say, Captain Extra?
Well, I sound like a broken record all the time, but have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your week at work. And if
Yes.
you're not working, enjoy your retirement. Also, have a great time when you do it. I hope to see you guys will be here next week on our next show. It's going to be probably just as long, minus the movie.
Right. Right.
But it's great having you guys here all the time.
Absolutely,
And
guys.
I enjoy you guys' company. So keep it up.
That's right.
Invite your friends
That's right.
so they can laugh at me. So,
Thank you, guys.
all right. have
See you
a good
next
one.
week. We'll be back to review the new episode of Halo next week. We'll have more announcements, hopefully more announcements
Yes, we should.
next week. And we'll review Halo, the latest, the second to last episode of Picard, and whatever else sci-fi or whatever news. Oh, breaking news that happened yesterday is Ewan McGregor is going to be at Celebration.
Yes.
Who would, and also Kelly Marie Tran, Rose Tico, and Billy Lord, Carrie Fisher's daughter, is going to be at Celebration.
Yep.
What a week we've had this week,
Oh,
guys.
yes.
Those are some great announcements. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Who-
Kelly Marie Tran, my wife is Vietnamese, so I'm excited to meet her.
Yep.
And
This is gonna be good.
it's going to be great, guys. So we'll be back next week on Thursday. Remember, if you haven't done it already, please bookmark this channel. Please share us on social media so all the people out there could get to know us. Also, they could participate as well.
Yep.
Take care, guys. See you next week.